How are you?
Hi, Siddharth. I'm good. How are you?
All good, all good. Everything is fine. Can you hear me properly? Let me just
Yes,
get
yes,
all
yes.
this.
I can hear.
Perfect. So, kaise ho? How has it been? What is happening? How's the
Great.
lockdown treating you?
All good. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying with family, so it's all good.
Correct. Atisha told me कि right now you're in your holiday home, just enjoying with family.
Yes,
So,
yes.
I've got a bunch of questions for you. In fact, even जो हमारे viewers थे, food disease subscribers थे, all of them actually sent across a lot of questions. So let me just dive straight away into them, and धीरे धीरे as the conversation proceeds, थोड़ी मस्ती भी करते हैं. So my first question to you, Mr. Prithvi Shaw, is what does the surname Shaw mean? Trust me, this was the most asked question on the feed. What does the surname Shaw mean?
Okay, I've never asked my family what does that actually means. I don't know. Sure. I don't know. You can
Do
ask
you do
my
you get this
friends.
when you
Everyone
were in
knows.
when
What? Say.
when you were in school, जब school में थे, at that time, friends पूछते थे, what is Prithvi Shaw? Because Shaw is not the most conventional surname we have out
Actually,
there.
actually, no one asked me this question. That's a really good question. I think I should ask my dad.
Okay, done. So next time, next live session, में we'll come back with the answer. So now,
Definitely.
Prithvi, let me just give everybody out here an introduction of you. I know everybody already knows who you are. So Prithvi has been the under 19 Indian cricket team captain. He's been the under 19 World Cup winner. You scored 100 in your debut international test. You were the second youngest player in history to score a debut to score a test century. Plus, you have 546 runs in your Harris Shield. After so many accolades attached to your name, do you feel any pressure standing where you are right now?
Uh, no. I mean, there are a lot of pressure, but I'm more of a confident guy. I believe in myself, what I have, and I take it as a challenge. I don't see that. Obviously there are going to be pressure. There are going to be a lot of things when you go out. To play for India, there are going to be pressure,
Yeah.
but I take it as a challenge, and it's a proud feeling for me. I play I play like I'm very proud of playing for India. So I go there and express myself.
Good stuff. So now, Prithvi, we all know that you are the youngest player on the team right now. And to be very honest, in fact, I've had this discussion with you कि जब तुम बहुत बहुत छोटे थे, I think you were 7, 8 or 9 years old. You used to play for Harris for Rizvi Springfield, and I had played against you even at that time. And तब भी हम पृथ्वी शॉ को देख के सोचते थे because we were 15 and 16 years old and Prithvi was I think 9 or 10. एंड तब भी हम देखे यही सोचते थे कि भाई ये क्या खेल रहा है बिकॉज वी हैडंट एवर सीन अ प्लेयर एज गुड एज यू playing us. So when did you realize back then कि this is what you're going to do, that the Indian cricket team is your dream? Like was it very early on कि थोड़ा time लगा to actually get into it?
I think जब छोटा था, like you were saying, 8-9 years के time, when I was 8-9, I was playing Guile Shield and Harry Shield tournaments.
Yeah.
That was the time I just I just came to Bombay to
Hmm.
Springfield. Before that, like I started playing cricket when I was 4, but I didn't know what is cricket that time. I
Hmm.
wasn't that smart enough. But after watching a lot of cricket on TV, after watching Sachin sir and the craze of cricket in India, and after that, then I started realize, okay, it's a big thing for everyone, playing for India, and I was very serious about it afterwards.
Hmm. Yeah, because मैं last time when we met मैं तुमको ये भी बोल रहा था that we were all practicing and Prithvi was practicing in a net next to us and somebody was just giving you knocks and your punch used to go straight to the boundary line. So we used to be surprised right from there. And right from there, all our coaches also used to compare you with Sachin Tendulkar. Like when you hit that 546 in your Harris Shield, everybody today is of course Sir Sachin Tendulkar's birthday as well. So very happy birthday to him. But
Yes.
you started getting compared with him very early on. So was that something that you also felt proud about, that I am being compared to the greatest player in the history of cricket? Or was that putting added pressure on you again? Like, do you want to be compared to him or your take on that?
Uh, I would say, obviously there will be comparison. If something, uh, like from a young age, everyone is saying all these things, but it's very nice of them, comparing me with Sachin sir. But I always feel, like everyone knows, he is god of cricket, and he has already played
Yeah.
25 years of international cricket. He's retired, and he has done some, tremendous work for Indian Cricket Board, Indian cricket team, and I've just started my career, and there have been a lot of, it is like a pressure, because when you're comparing with someone who is god of cricket, you will feel
Yeah.
pressure. But I would take this opportunity, and take it as a challenge. If someone is saying all these things, oh, hold on, light went off.
Light went
Yeah,
off.
someone is saying all these things, I would take this as a challenge, and I really appreciate them for saying all these things, and I really work hard to become like him, to uh, to play like him.
Hmm.
So I really try always my best.
Have you spent a lot of time with Sachin sir? Has he coached you with respect to some things? Have you had any fond memories with him?
Yes, I mean, when the first time I met him, I was 8 years old,
Wow.
and so that time he gifted me a bat as well, and
Nice.
so that was the first time I met him, and we talked a lot. And now also, whatever, if I'm having some problem with my batting, or if I want to talk something with sir, I always talk to him, and he's always there for me. My habit is to ask questions a lot to
Hmm.
Sachin sir, and why not? Because he's got all the
Yeah.
experience.
Why not? Exactly. Like
So
बहुत कम लोगों को तो opportunity मिलती है to talk to him and ask him
exactly.
questions. अब मिल रही है, so why not?
Lucky.
Absolutely. Okay. Another question that I had was, so you were the under 19 captain and you also led the under 19 team to actually win that World Cup. So what are the perks of being a captain and what are the cons of being a captain? Did you ever notice your performance reducing because you were given that added pressure, or did you like it?
I mean, it was good experience for me. I was the captain of school as well. I captained under 16 state, under 19. I captained nationals as well. So I had that experience of doing
Hmm.
captainship, and I was really actually loved during captainship. It feels like जब भी मैं field पे रहता हूँ, I feel very energetic, and
Hmm.
I, a lot of things comes in my head when I'm doing captainship, and I love those strategies and tactics to play with the other side, and I really like all those stuff, and I really enjoyed the under 19 World Cup, and we won, which was a big
Hmm.
thing for us, and it was a team game. So yeah.
As a captain, was there any mistake that you made that you could actually go back in history and change? Like just the pressure of that game has gotten to you. You made a mistake as a captain, not as a batsman, but as a captain.
Uh, as a captain, I must have somewhere, but if I remember whatever I remember during my captainship, we have won almost 90-95% of the games.
Good stuff. So yeah, कुछ छोटी बहुत mistakes होंगी, which is best if not remembered. Okay, now let's actually get into what the training and the nutrition bit that we've actually come here to talk about. So my first question to you is, Prithvi, do you train usually? And what is usually your training schedule? जब lockdown नहीं होता है तब training के लिए आप क्या करते हो?
लॉकडाउन नहीं रहता है तब,
हाँ.
जब लॉकडाउन नहीं था तो अ, अगर मैच नहीं है, अगर सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस सेशंस है, वो देन मॉर्निंग में अगर प्रैक्टिस है, सो आई गेट अप 7-7:30, आई हैव माय ब्रेकफास्ट एंड देन गो टू प्रैक्टिस. उसके बाद आने के बाद आई टेक सम रेस्ट, एंड देन इन द इवनिंग आई डू अ जिम सेशन,
Hmm.
which is around an hour or so, and that's it.
Got it. And just for everybody who's viewing us, how many hours a day does an international level cricketer in the Indian national cricket team have to practice for? Like, are you practicing 6-7 hours a day? कि is it 2-3 hours of quality practice? कैसे होता है?
आई थिंक जब आप अंडर 19 से स्टार्ट करते हो, जब आप वो लेवल पे पहुंच जाते हो, इट्स मोर अबाउट क्वालिटी, rather than giving quantity time for yourself.
Hmm.
It's not necessary to just go and practice for 6-7 hours and then achieve nothing. So it's better to
Yeah.
do a quality session, what Indian cricket team does, and for like 2 hours or 3 hours, maybe everything comes in: batting, bowling, fielding, and mentally preparation as well during that time. So
Got it.
that's the thing.
And since the lockdown has started, अब क्या कर रहे हो? Like, are you still training? Is there some kind of fitness regime that you're still following? Ki have you just taken a little rest from, a little break from everything?
I am still training. I'm still training, doing my diet properly, what you have given.
Good
And
stuff.
it is quite difficult to maintain that diet thing right now
Yeah. Yeah.
because of can't get all the stuff from outside,
Yeah.
and my protein is finished as well, so it's quite difficult
Hmm.
for me, but I'm still trying to manage all those stuff. And yes, I'm training regularly, like twice a day, in the morning and in the evening around 5 o'clock, somewhere
Got
around.
it. Got it. Okay. Now, my next question actually was with respect to your diet. So, I obviously know what your diet is like, but for everybody to know, what are the key things in your diet that you have been asked to concentrate on by your nutritionist? Matlab, since let's tell everybody out there that of course Prithvi is on a strict diet, but ऐसा नहीं है that Prithvi is on a diet that it's simple food, it's good quality food. So Prithvi, what are the key things that I have told you to concentrate on when it comes to your diet?
Uh, the first thing you said, it was the breakfast. It should be really good because breakfast is the start of your day and should
Yeah.
be really nice. And the amount of what you have, and you have given me options for that. It's not like so. The best part was it's not like you have only given this thing you have to eat.
Hmm.
You have given me different 6 7 options, which was
So what are the kind of things that are in your diet? Let everybody know that what kind of food is Prithvi Shaw eating.
so right now from breakfast I'll have boiled eggs. Boiled eggs. If not boiled eggs, I'll have sausages. If not sausages, I'll have something else, like banana or something like that, some fruits. In the lunch, I'll have a small bowl of rice and nothing with the gravy.
Yeah.
Not really with the gravy. I'll have dal, rice and dal. And if I'm having non-veg, if I'm having chicken, I rarely have chicken now. I
Yeah.
rarely eat chicken. So even if I'm having chicken, I'll have a grilled one. And fish, if I'm having fish, I'll have a grilled fish. And in the evening, before dinner, like snack time around 4 5 p.m., I'll have fruit or maybe some badam or something like that,
Good.
so keeps me high protein.
Good. Good. Good.
And I've like I said, I finished my protein, so after training I
Yeah.
can't do that. But I'm drinking water. Like you said, water is the most
Good stuff.
important
I'm
thing.
so happy right now and I'm so proud that you remember your full diet word to word. Like मेरे को इतनी खुशी हो रही है इस वक्त that you've been following it to the T. Good stuff. ठीक है. Now, since I know where you are and of course you're not in a cricket ground, lockdown चल रहा है. Are you still playing cricket? Because you mentioned that you're training. So does that mean आप सिर्फ fitness training कर रहे हो कि cricket भी खेल रहे हो? And is there anything that you're focusing on because you're away from everything? So are you trying to improve on something? ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है?
uh, अभी क्रिकेट तो काफी मुश्किल है, यहाँ पे
Hmm.
नेट्स कोई है भी नहीं. बट आई हैव माय किट ओवर हियर, सो आई डू शैडो प्रैक्टिस एंड ऑल द स्टफ.
Okay.
And in the mirror I do some stuff, just looking at the mirror.
Yeah.
And I've got one of my friend here, so he can just throw some balls at me and just do
Got
middling,
it. Got
all
it.
sort of things, and some kind of drills and everything.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
nothing
do you
serious.
usually look at your videos to check your form, things like that? Like, is this also part of your training? Like looking at how you've been playing to make changes?
Yes, I actually, I've got so much time right now to just visualize all those stuff. And so yeah, I'm looking at my videos, the previous ones, IPL matches or my test matches, or playing the under 19. So I was just going through the whole process from under 19 World Cup until now. What are the changes happened, and
Hmm.
just visualizing all those stuff. So I'm just getting there.
Got it. Got it. Okay, now let's start talking about the Indian cricket team. So, is there a known, is it like a known thing that every single player in this team of 15, in the squad of 15, has to be at their prime level of fitness? Has this also become a pressurizing situation? Because we've seen, of course, the captain of the team, Virat Kohli, is in prime form. So, has he spread this throughout the team that जो भी team के लिए खेलेगा उसको एकदम top level fitness पे रहना है?
Yes, I mean अभी काफी strict हो गया fitness के मामले में. जैसे Virat bhai is also saying that you have to be fully fit, and you should be quite capable of being there on the field for 6 hours, 7 hours on the field
Hmm.
if you're playing test matches. And if T20 comes, I know it's a very quick cricket when it comes to T20, but
Yeah.
you have to be very, you should be good in agility and you should be fast. So a lot of things comes in cricket. It's not about only how much skill you have, how much good technique you
Hmm.
have, how much good your hand and eye coordinations are.
Yeah.
Those things matters, but the important thing is fitness right now in Indian cricket team, which has extremely gone in a higher standard,
Yeah.
and we are working really hard on it. So yes.
When are we going to see Prithvi Shaw with six-pack abs?
Yes, soon maybe, don't know.
Soon, soon. Let this lockdown end. Let's think of good stuff. So now, being the youngest on the team, do you get a lot of guidance from everybody? Like, is everybody trying to give you their pieces of advice to you? कि it's not like that. सब अपने अपने में रहते हैं. कैसे होता है?
नहीं अगर as a youngster, if I want to ask someone about cricket or anything, they are always there to help me. Whenever the new guy comes, we like, for personal point of view, when I went in the dressing room, my personal experience was really good. They never treated me, I'm coming from somewhere outside
Hmm.
and I'm the youngest in the team. They always treated me like, I'm part of a team, and they've always treated me as a family. So
Yeah.
if I want to ask them questions, whoever it may be, maybe Virat bhai, maybe Shikhar bhai, maybe Rohit bhai, or anyone it may be, so they are always they're always there to help you. So it's kind of good experience for me. It was good experience. And you're looking at players, just going in the dressing room and looking at those players who has already played for 10-15 years of international cricket,
Hmm.
and you have grown up watching them, and you are right beside, you're sharing dressing room with them, which was really proud feeling for me. So it was really good
Yeah.
experience.
Okay. Another thing is, what is usually your pre-match prep? So let's talk about Test cricket, since your first century for India was in a Test match. So what is usually a pre-match prep with respect to fitness and diet? Like, do you rest match के एक दिन पहले कि match के एक दिन पहले भी training हो रही होती है like what is the scenario before a
I
match?
think match के एक दिन पहले training होती है, because it's the must. And for me personal, if you're asking me, yes, I do practice before the game as well, before entering the match, and obviously before a day as well. So, and like you said as well to me before, dinner should be quite simple, not a lot of
Yeah.
masala. Obviously we're not having masala in our diet, but it should be more light than what you have in the daily basis,
Hmm.
because but the breakfast should be the same,
Absolutely.
because when you're entering the
Absolutely.
match, it should be full energetic. And so yeah, and before the match, obviously we practice hard, even if it's like a tiring day, we try ourselves to be ready for the game, do ice bath and all those of stuff, which
Hmm.
which makes you really fresh again.
Yeah.
So yes.
Good. Now is it right of me to say that Virat Kohli is your fitness inspiration, or do you have another fitness inspiration?
There are many, but yes, obviously right now, Virat bhai.
Okay. And what are two things that you have learned from him with respect to fitness? Like one thing I do know that you've almost gone vegetarian. तो वो एक चीज हो गई. But what are two things that you maybe learned from Virat bhai with respect to fitness?
I think what makes him really confidence, what makes him really uh, good in what he is, and consistent. I think because
Yeah.
of his fitness level, what he has created on its own. And he has also realized that obviously, even if you see Virat by 10 years before, he was
Hmm.
also a chubby guy. He said
Yeah.
himself in lots of interviews, but after that, he changed himself. He knew what fitness really mattered in his career, and in our career, in everyone's career, fitness really matters. The sportsman, if you're a sportsman, fitness is the first thing comes up. If you're not fit, you can't play for,
Hmm.
you'll play some for some time, and then you'll
Correct.
just disappear somewhere. So fitness is really important. What I've seen, and what I've seen in Virat Bhai. Looking at him, he's very energetic now. He can run fast. He's
Hmm.
got he's got good agility. It's because of doing good proper diet and proper fitness every day.
Who's the fastest runner in the cricket team right now when it comes
Mahi
to
bhai,
sprinting? Mahi bhai.
Mahi bhai.
Wow. Even at that, that's insane. Okay. Now
Yeah.
coming to a little lighter question. What are usually the kind of cheat meals that you like to eat? And what are the kind of cheat meals that your fellow cricketers usually eat? कि मैच खत्म हो चुकी है, मैच जीत चुके हो, अब चीट मील में क्या खाओगे आप लोग साथ में?
मैं चीट मील में तो अगर मैं मुंबई में हूँ तो ऑब्वियसली आई हैव वड़ा पाव. So yeah, and बट चीट मील अभी करने का मन इतना करता नहीं है, बट बिकॉज वो आदत लग गई है. बट कभी
Hmm.
कभी अगर खाना चाहे तो ऐसे कुछ खा लूंगा, छोटा मोटा कुछ भी.
Got it. ठीक है. Now, second last question. Once the lockdown ends, फिर schedule क्या होने वाला है? Is cricket going to pick up just the way it is? कि what do you think is going to happen? When is your training going to resume?
uh, I don't really know what's gonna happen, to be honest, after this lockdown. No one knows the schedule, what if IPL is gonna be there, or if it's cancelled. No one knows anything right now, but
Hmm.
hoping to if this thing gets finished as soon as possible and we go out and play for India again, make India proud, and we are hoping for all those things. But
Yeah.
right now, looking at right now, you have to be home, be safe, like all everyone is talking, and not to go out much if you're not if it's not needed.
Hmm.
And yes, I mean, after this lockdown is over, obviously everything will be everything will come by, and everything will be normal.
Okay. Now this is again it's a very informal question. So I know you're playing for India and you're doing so much for the country and everything, but deep down inside, at the end of the day, you are a 20-year-old boy. What are certain activities that still make you a 20-year-old boy? Like an immature 20-year-old boy, जिसको बस chill करना है, what are those kind of activities? And are there certain things that you have to, like, there are certain sacrifices that you have to make. Like, you can't go out too much, you can't go out with friends because you are either traveling or you're playing. So, what are the things that you miss about just being a normal 20-year-old, and what are the things that you still do like a normal 20-year-old?
Uh, the things I miss much is obviously to go out with my friends and go out like in a mall, you can say, or just go out for
Yeah.
dinner, and in a norm, or go at some street food, to have pani puri. But obviously I can't have those now. But I really
Yeah.
miss those things, going out, no one knows you, and just being yourself and all those stuff. But right now, obviously it's quite difficult. But because people loves me, and the fans who support me, really blessed. And so the things what I still do is, mm, must you can say. I'm still the same,
Masti.
guy. A lot of pranks, and
Are you still in touch with your Rizvi की जो टीम थी जिसके कैप्टन आप थे? Are you still in touch with
I
those
am,
friends?
but not with many. But I am still, few people's, yeah.
Okay. Also, apart from playing like season ball cricket, do you still end up playing tennis ball cricket? Do you still go out to these turfs and just play with your friends? ऐसा होता है कभी कभी?
नहीं नहीं, मेरे को एक्चुअली डैड ने पता नहीं, बट डैड बोलते थे जब व्हेन आई वाज स्मॉल, डैड बोलते थे
हम्म.
टेनिस बॉल से खेलने का नहीं, कि क्योंकि
गेम
सीजन
खराब हो
बॉल
जाएगा.
गेम खराब हो जाएगा, ऐसे मेरे को हमेशा
हाँ.
बोलते थे. अब डैड ने किसी को तो बोला था, डैड को किसी ने तो बोला था,
हाँ.
तो ऑब्वियसली डैड मान गए. तो मैं छोटा था और डैड को भी इतना पता नहीं था. बट कुछ लोग बोलते हैं टेनिस बॉल खेलने से बैटिंग अच्छा भी होता है, कोई बोलते
Hmm.
हैं बैटिंग खराब लगता है, तो मैं बोलूंगा अगर इफ यू अगर आप खेल रहे हो अपने जैसे आप सीजन बॉल खेलते हो वैसे आप खेल नहीं सकते टेनिस बॉल जैसे आप सीजन बॉल
Hmm.
खेलते हो, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली आपको मन करता है वैसे शॉट्स मारने को, अलग अलग डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ
Hmm.
शॉट्स।
Yeah.
बट डैड ने मेरे को हमेशा बोला था, मैं ज्यादा टेनिस बॉल खेला नहीं उसके लिए।
Okay. Okay, ठीक है. So I am majorly done with my questions. Now, as I had told you कि एक rapid fire तो मैं हमेशा end में करता हूँ. So I have a set of 10 questions prepared for you. You have to try and answer them as fast as possible. And अगर इसके बारे में कुछ और details देने to just make it fun, you can go on. So are you ready for your rapid fire?
Yeah.
Okay, my first question. What is your favorite form of cricket? T20, Test or ODI, and why?
Test. Test because that was the first thing I got, and so yeah, Test cricket.
Do you think your kind of game is more suited to Test cricket, or are you a versatile player between T20 and Test?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm a natural player. Even if I'm playing T20 or Test, I'll play my natural game, whatever it is.
Got it. Okay. The third question is, who is your favorite cricketer of all time?
Sachin sir.
Sachin sir. The next question is, according to you, who is the toughest fast bowler you have faced? So that question first. Who's the toughest fast bowler that you have faced?
In India or all over India?
It could be all over the world, in India, whomever you think appropriate.
I would say Johnson.
Okay. And what makes him that tough?
Kind of different action,
Hmm.
and that's it. Different
Okay.
action.
Who is a tougher bowler to play against, Bumrah or Bolt?
Bumrah.
Okay. Which shot of yours do you consider to be the best?
Cover drive.
Okay. Um, I'm going to give you three players. इन तीन player का कौन सा shot आप borrow करना चाहोगे? So the first player is, which shot do you want to borrow from Virat Kohli?
I would say straight drive.
Okay. Which shot do you want to borrow from Rohit Sharma?
Pull.
And which shot do you want to borrow from Shikhar Dhawan?
I would say step out and drive.
Okay. The next question that I have for you is, of course, you've achieved a lot. Are you proud of yourself? And when I ask you this question, are you proud of yourself? It means that are you ever going to put a cap on yourself, or are you content with yourself, or are you just always striving for more?
Always trying for more.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you three situations. There are three situations that you might face in a match. You need to tell me what kind of a shot would you play if this kind of a delivery was bowled to you. ठीक है?
हाँ,
The first delivery is, if it is a bouncer on the middle stump coming right to your head, what would you do then?
I will right to my. I mean, it's coming into me, right?
It's coming into you, right into you.
I would go for uppercut. Maybe just lean behind and just go for uppercut.
Okay. My second delivery. So this is basically me bowling to you. This is the fun part of it. मैं तुम्हें bowling कर रहा
So
हूँ.
you can bowl me anywhere. It's gonna go out of the park.
That's a good confidence. ठीक है. My second delivery to you. It's an outswinging length ball. What do you do?
Outswinging length ball. Where does it pitch?
It pitches on the off stump. It's swinging out, and it's a full length ball.
I would go for drive.
Perfect. Your favorite shot, your cover drive, in
Yeah.
fact. And my third delivery to you is, if I have bowled you a Yorker which is outside the off stump, but you still need to score some runs, you can't leave that ball. What is the perfect shot that you play for that?
I would go for Yorker. Where does it pitch? I mean,
So basically, popping crease पे जाके ball hit होने वाली है. It's going to come hit the crease outside your off stump, but you, yeah.
Okay. I would go for. I would swing somewhere hard near point and third man.
Okay, got it. My next question to you is, what is one aspect of your batting and of your fielding that you want to improve? These are two situations. Bowling ज़्यादा आप करते नहीं हो, इसलिए मैंने bowling पूछा नहीं, but batting and fielding में one aspect.
Batting में maybe maybe I want to try. मैं ज़्यादा आगे क्रीज के आगे खड़े नहीं होता हूँ. So I want to
Okay.
do that. So that's the thing. I want to improve more in batting to be comfortable standing one step ahead of the crease.
Okay.
And fielding mein, uh, I would say one hand pickup and direct hit.
Okay. Um, my second last question to you is, what is the weirdest celebration in the Indian cricket team? अगर कभी विकेट गिरता है, is there somebody जिसका एकदम ही over the top celebration होता है?
Uh, मुझे लगता है जड्डू भाई का। जड्डू
मिमिक ही
भाई
सेलिब्रेशन क्या करते हैं वो?
विकेट लेने के बैटिंग 50 मारने के बाद तो सबको पता ही है क्या करते हैं वो।
हम्म.
बट विकेट लेने के बाद वो अगर कुछ काफी इम्पोर्टेंट विकेट हमें मिले तो वो भाग जाते हैं, मतलब बाउंड्री लाइन तक पहुंच जाते हैं, तो उनको पकड़ना पड़ता है जाके बाल को।
That's
हाँ।
quite funny. ठीक है. And my last question to you, Prithvi, before I let you go. Um, Prithvi Shaw in 5 years, or maybe say in 7 years, what would you rather prefer? Prithvi Shaw as the best batsman of the Indian cricket team, or Prithvi Shaw the captain of the Indian cricket team?
See, to be a captain of Indian cricket team, you have to be best in everyone. So if I be the captain of the Indian cricket team, I'll be doing good in my batting as well. So yeah.
Absolutely. Got it. Cool. Thank you so much, Prithvi. Yaar, I think this was wonderful. You've given us such good answers. You're quite candid. And I shall let you go now. Zyada time mein loonga nahi. Go have some good fish for dinner and stick to your diet. Stay inside, stay
Yes.
safe, and keep making the entire country
Same to
proud.
you.
Thank you
Stay
so much
safe.
for being here, man.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Siddhant. See you.
Bye, Prithvi.
Bye bye. Take care.